We may have some technical streaming problems fixed, I hope, but I'm watching the Wi-Fi signal vary pretty wildly here from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym as the girls' game went final 56-16 in favor of Leake, and Coach Amanda Hatch's ball club improves to 16-0 on the year. 6-8 the record for Park Place now, and we just had senior cheerleaders and girls and boys basketball players honored between the girls and boys game, the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. And so we're going to try to get this back in shape. The boys are about to come onto the court and warm up. And once we see if we're going to be able to keep this steady over the next minute or so, we'll cut to commercial and keep the video going to you as long as the Wi-Fi signal allows, and that's a chronic problem here in the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. But the girls won 56-16. Had a running clock situation basically all of the fourth quarter of the game. Leake led at 25-8 at the half. But we'll take a break and come back and reset things and get you set up for the boys' game. And hopefully we'll be in for a long ride all the way from tip-off to the end, as we've got 5A Division II boys basketball due to start in about 7 or 8 minutes on the floor of the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. So stay with us as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture
Dr.
a
Brooke
bacon.
Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
If you love
Boswell
sports,
Media
get in the
Sport.
game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Boys basketball teams warming up, Leake Academy and Park Place. The Rebels are 9-2 on the year. They defeated Pillow Academy on this floor last Thursday night and defeated Philadelphia on the road Saturday night to improve to 9-2. And Rebels look to keep the winning ways going against a Park Place team that comes in at 3-8, and they are 0-1. They have one district game under their belt. Last week they played Simpson Academy on their home floor down in Pearl and lost that ball game. So they're 0-1 in the district. Leake playing their first district game tonight. Next scheduled broadcast for Leake Academy basketball is this Friday, December 13. And we'll be in the gym at Lamar School in Meridian, expecting a 6 o'clock or so tip-off in the girls game and then the boys game to follow. But of course tonight we were about 13 minutes ahead of schedule, and they like to keep it rolling. So we'll be set up and go on early or later, whatever it takes. But Rebels and Raiders from Lamar School in district action next Friday night as we continue an 11-game regular season package of Leake Academy basketball. We'll bring Sam Rigby in, who's running the camera for us, and also provide some color commentary. And the Rebels have certainly looked good early on, and a lot of it has to do with number 25, Samuel Prince, and his scoring ability.
Yeah, Prince has been really good for the Rebel offense on both ends of the floor, in transition especially, playing some good on-ball defense, getting steals and getting away for some fast break layups. But also, it's been a really good team. What we saw at East Rankin is really good team defense on both ends by this Rebels boys basketball team. And so looking to see if it'll carry into tonight for the big home district game against Park Place.
Central Electric Power Association pregame wrapping up. Both teams heading to their respective bench areas. Park Place, the visitors, in black uniforms with white and green piping, white lettering with PPCA in cursive lettering on the front, and Leake, the home team, in white with Navy numerals trimmed in red piping, and Rebels across the front of those white uniforms. So it's time now for the Baptist Medical League starting lineups, and first for the visitors from Pearl. They'll call on junior Brady Knott, sophomore Mason Oxman, junior Mikkel Sebrin, sophomore Phoenix Watson, who's new to the program, and sophomore Alex Holmes. So line up with 2 juniors and 3 sophomores. Knott, Oxman, Sebrin, Watson, home for Park Place. For your Leake Academy Rebels under third-year coach Jason Morgan. Starting lineups for Leake. Carter Seal, a sophomore at 6'5". Senior guard at 5'9", Tate Edwards. .34, senior Trey Clark at 6'1". Matthew Nowell at 5'10", a senior. And Eli Cantrell, senior at 6'2". Senior night, all senior starting lineup. Same thing Coach Amanda Hatch did with the girls in their ball game Edwards at 5'10", Nowell at 5'10", Cantrell at 6'2", Seal at 6'5", and Clark at 6'1" for Leake taking the floor in the home white uniforms. Let's play some basketball, and hopefully the live stream will stay live for you. Seal and Holm in the, Watson in the jump circle. Jump ball controlled by the Crusaders. Working around the perimeter. Holm for three. Bucks out on him. Rebound off the bounce. Seal for L.A. And then going full speed down the floor. Nowell in the lane and scores it with a right hand from 3 feet in front of the basket.
I mean, it don't take much for Matthew now to get down this gym floor and put in a quick layup for two. Just a couple quick steps, and he's right there for the transition bucket.
Shot from the outside, left short. Karam's off sideline. Last touch by the Crusaders. Rebels have it 2-0, 30 minutes deep into the ball game. They find Seal underneath. Good feed from Trey Clark on the assist. And a quick timeout from Coach McElvin from Park Place. We'll step aside for 30 seconds with the Rebels up early 4-0.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station.
Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Park Place need to talk about some things after falling behind 4-0. First 45 seconds of the game. Rebels apply full court pressure. Clark deflects the pass to Nowell, gets it back. Working in the right, blocks, goes up strong to the rim, gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2 Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. Put the foul on Watson, his first. Good hands from senior Trey Clark. Right straight through, touched nothing but the twine there from Clark. Makes it 5-0, looking to make it 6. That one rolls around, comes off. Rebound, Mason Oxman. And a high pass nearly picked off by Nowell. Crusaders get it in the offensive half court. Right wing, get in the blocks quickly, moving underneath. Pass to the inside, denied, taken away by Nowell. Gives it to Cantrell. He's going to drive left baseline, put up a 10-footer that rattles out. Rebound taken by Watson for the Crusaders. 6:43, clock ticking. Sebring on a right-hand dribble. Work it to the left corner. Trying to bounce it down to Sanders. But it's stolen by the Rebels. There's Nowell dribbling between the legs, working right side, going up to the rim. Shot partially blocked. Saved inbounds by Seal to Cantrell. Shot from the outside. Tate Edwards with a junction 3, and it's 8-0. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil.
And Tate Edwards shot that ball close to the MAIS logo near half court. So that's showing some range by Edwards, and it was nothing but net.
Runner from the left side, missed by Oxman, but offensive board keeps it in Park Place's hands, but a travel coming down the lane by by Watson. 2 minutes into the first quarter, presented by Wendy's. Rebels 8, Park Place zip. Left sideline, Edwards. Dribble out between the rings to Nowell. He'll reverse right side. Tate Edwards again, deep 3. That off the front lip of the rim, but rebound out to Nowell on the bounce behind the arc. Into the left corner, 3. Missed by Clark. Rebound cleared by Holm for Park Place. Rebels got some open looks. Didn't go down. There's a nice drive from Watson, and he's able to get it to go back rim and down. 8-2, first bucket of the game for the visitors from Pearl. Edwards and now will exchange deep pass, another deep 3, and another junction 3 from way behind the line for Tate Edwards. 11-2.
That wasn't a heat check from Edwards. That's his range from way outside the three-point line. Shows some confidence in the shot early, and he's made 2 deep ones for the Rebels.
Holm wants the three from the left side, and he airballs it. It goes over the end line. Team rebound to the Rebs. Park Place sends Easton King, an 8th grader, into the ball game to replace Brady Knott. 4:47 to go. Leake leading 11-2. Cantrell Seal, and his pass into the corner to Clark, way too hot. Into the corner, hits the wall. Park Place to play it in out of the corner against some full court pressure. Full court zone trap. Keeping 2 men back. And there it is, off the hand of Clark, taken by Nowell, and he lays it in, right hand good for his second bucket. 13-2. Steele, that time Seal going strong to the rim, leaves it short right side. Rebound yanked away, and Seal able to stick it back. Aggressive play at the rim, 15-2, timeout with 4:09 to play. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Steal by the Rebels. Down at the defensive end. Edwards converts it left side. Good for 2, and it's 17-2. 8 for Tate. Trying to work transition the other end are the Crusaders, and Watson goes up. Sophomore gets fouled. Edwards gets stuck with his first personal, team's first. Rebels have brought Samuel Prince into the game, along with Gage Warren and Major Chandler. Keeping Cantrell and Edwards from the starting 5. First free throw way too long. Off the hand of Phoenix Watson. Holm and Oxman check out for Park Place. They bring in Riley Robinson and Patrick Meredith. Second free throw good, 3 points for Watson. 3 points total for the Crusaders. Samuel Prince, 3, right side, comes off the heel. No good, rebound Meredith. Crusaders work with under 3.5 to play. It's a 17-3 lead as Leake has come off to a very fast start. Meredith on the dribble. Side to King. He's cut off by Prince at the free throw line. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets spun away. Stolen by Prince. Nice bounce pass ahead to Chandler, but it gets poked away. He gets to run it down in the right corner, and the Rebels will send it out to Warren for a reset with 3 to play in the Wendy's first quarter. Rebels working with a 14-point lead around the perimeter. Left corner, Warren feeds Chandler. One bounce, head fake, goes up, draws contact, and he'll get to shoot Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. Foul on Meredith, his first. Like the good play, hesitation there in the fake by Major Chandler.
It was good ball movement around that three-point line by the Rebels to open it up inside for Major Chandler, and a good ball fake and pump fake going to the line as he drew some contact going up for a layup.
Free throw rolls around the rim but comes off for Chandler. Holm replaces Watson in the post for Park Place. Second one off the mark, no good. Tipped around but controlled by the Crusaders. Working the corner, Meredith, and then the ball's knocked away by Prince, and then he saved it from going out of bounds and flipped it off Meredith's shin. And then it went back out of bounds, and now it's Leake basketball with 2:40 to go in the first. 1-3-1 look from Park Place, a half-court defense. Rebels feed a high pass into the corner to Prince. Nice look to Cantrell, going strong to the rim, and he puts it in. That's just attacking the rim there. First bucket for Eli. The Rebels get a steal. Gage Warren going up in the lane. Runner no good. Offensive rebound. Right hand put back from Samuel Prince. The Rebels are rocking it 21-3. Nice high shot high off the glass from the left side. Good for Easton King. And Park Place answers with a 2. 21-5. Edwards behind the three-point line. Met by Sebring. To Cantrell is 3 from the left side. No good. Offside rebound and stick back off the window. Good for Prince. 23-5. 1:36 in the Wendy's first quarter. Going hard down the lane. King leaves it too long. Rebound snatched down by Warren. He's looking to run. Rebels have 3 on 4. Don't have numbers. Send it out to Prince. He goes around the perimeter. Good ball movement. Left corner. Cantrell driving left lane line. Reverse it to Warren for a 3 that's off the left side. Offensive rebound for Chandler. Going to Warren. He gets bumped in the lane. Foul called on Riley Robinson, his first. Team's 3rd. Rebels bring Clark, Seal, and Nowell back into the game with 1:10 to play, up 23-5. Foul was committed on the floor. So Warren inbounds it baseline right into Seal, going up strong, gets contact. Foul going on Alex Holm for Park Place.
Story this first half, besides the hot shooting by the Rebels, is the attacking inside the paint, whether it be transition or working against the Park Place defense, going right towards the goal and going up strong, drawing contact and going to the line. We've seen that a lot in this first quarter.
Carthage Vet Clinic free throws for Carter Seal. His first one is short, hits the front of the rim. Only thing the Rebels have not done well is shoot free throws in this first quarter. Second one goes down for Carter Seal, makes it 24-5. 69 seconds to play in the quarter. Tramping pressure at midcourt for Sebring. Pass knocked away by Nowell, taken by Prince, feeds it back to Nowell, the assist and the bucket. Prince to Nowell for 2.
And the Rebels not backing down on this defensive pressure. That's what's really propelled this lead, is creating a lot of turnovers against Park Place.
Sebring's 3, right wing, comes off short. Crusaders tried to save it in, but crashing in toward the concession stand was number 3, Brady Knott. It's going to be Rebel ball. The clock has not run for a while. Now it's running again. This first quarter is going to be long by about, I'd say, about 6 or 8 seconds. 26-5, Rebels with a 21-point lead in the ball. High ball screen for Nowell, uses up the dribble. 8 feet behind the three-point line. Quick pass, baseline right, Clark out top to Nowell driving. Runner, floater going off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Oxman, and Rebels commit the foul. See who it's on, 24. That's Carter Seal, his first. Trying to get it across midcourt, they do. Sebring meets the trap. Throws it left side to Oxman. No look pass into the corner for a 3 that's off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Alex Holm. He's denied on the baseline. Nowell tried to knock it away from Oxman, but fell out of bounds while he was in contact with the basketball. So the Crusaders play it in right corner. 21 seconds to go in the Wendy's first quarter. Sebring with a nice look, down low, head fake, shot up, blocked by Seal. Oxman with it, misses from point blank range. But Brody Newton, he can't keep it, and then there's a big collision between Sebring and Gage Warren. 6 seconds to play in the quarter. They'll just call it out of bounds. It'll be Leake basketball, far court on the side. 26 seconds to play in the quarter. Excuse me, 6 seconds to play in the quarter. Rebels up 26-5. Oh, they did put a foul on Sebring. Thought there was a little too much contact not to be a foul. It's going to be Carthage Vet Clinic free throws for Gage Warren. Sophomore getting to the line the first time tonight. Nailed the first one. Major Chandler comes in for Carter Seal. Newton comes out. Brady Knott replaces him in the Crusader lineup. Warren's second free throw also good. 28-5. There's 3 seconds. Park Place going to have to launch a long three before the buzzer. Shot up and off the back iron, no good. Rebels 28, Park Place 5 after 1 quarter. Will return as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station.
Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
LA basketball to start quarter number 2, presented by Woodstock Furniture. Edwards, Nowell, Cantrell, Seal, Clark, the 5 on the floor for LA in white. Working in the offensive half court against zone defense. Right elbow, Seal out to Edwards, that deep 3. That one's short, but there with a strong move, left hand put back by Cantrell.
And good positioning by Cantrell, getting in low to the basket in position for that offensive rebound and converting once he got that rebound for 2 for the Rebels.
Rebels lead it 30-5 in the opening minute of the second. Oxman in front of the Rebel bench with a right-hand dribble. Passes through a couple of would-be trapping defenders. Oxman on the right side trying to dish down to a teammate in the lane. Newton couldn't get it because the Rebels poked it away. Stay with the Crusaders. You know, looking at the Crusaders down this end of the floor, I think their uniforms are just dark green. I don't think they're black. I think the girls' uniforms were black, but it's a little hard to tell. Especially when it gets some sweat on them. They may be black. We'll let somebody else decide that. 2 with a foot on the line from the top. Missed by Oxman. Tipped out of bounds. Rebels touched it last. 7:03 to go. Rebels 30, Crusaders 5. Into Watson working on Seal, driving. Hook shot in the lane from 8 feet away, no good. Rebound goes to the Rebels. They get it in the hands of Nowell into the front court. Trey Clark loops it down. Little pump fake, missed from 3 feet away right side by Seal. Rebounded offside by Cantrell, and he gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. Brody Newton commits the foul. Stops the clock with 6:44 to go. Cantrell's game really complements a lot of the rest of the Rebel team because he's really good at going strong to the rim offensively. Misses both free throws there. Park Place working against some Rebel half-court D now. Nice dish down from Newton down to Oxman, who scores from the right side. 30-7. Seal underneath. Shot blocked. Now ricochets into the corner. Samuel Prince checks in for Trey Clark. 6:20 to go. Leake 30, Park Place 7, and it's Crusader basketball from deep in the right corner. Floater in the lane, sent down from 10 feet away by Holm, his first bucket. 30-9. Now we'll called for the double dribble, just got out of control in the lane. That's going to happen to Matthew sometimes. The pace at which he plays, Major Chandler comes in for Seal.
And he might have been moving so fast that it looked like double dribble when really he had control, but he was just going too fast, I guess, for the referee.
Meredith in trouble in front of the Rebel bench left corner. Should have been a travel call there. Finds Phoenix Watson, who tries to put up that same shot he made earlier. Missed it that time. Rebound Major Chandler. They get it down the other end for a transition bucket by Prince with the right hand in front of the bucket.
And that was good misdirection by Prince. It looked like he was moving towards that right baseline, but cut right back in with that left hand and opened it up for a lay-in for two for Prince.
High three-point shot, airballed, rebound Prince for Leake. He goes to Cantrell in the corner. Now to Nowell, his three, missed. Cantrell knifing to the basket, can't get a left-hand put back to go, but there's the big man, Major Chandler, with an offensive board and two. First bucket for Major Chandler. 34-9, Leake coming the other way off the rebound. Moving in transition, good hesitation and two from Chandler. Timeout for Park Place, second quarter, 4:53 to go. Leake leads 36-9, we'll be back in 30.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
4:53 to play in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Rebels 36, Park Place 9. Girls won 59-16 earlier to improve to 16-0 on the league. The game's coming up Friday, district games at Lamar, and we'll bring them to you on Cruising 98.3 in the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. There's a deflected pass. Chandler deflects it, and Edwards takes it away. The Rebels work on the offensive end. But then they throw it away. And it was tipped by Newton. Tate Edwards to play it in. Far court on the side. Left corner, Prince drives baseline and gets tripped. Foul goes on 13. Riley Robinson, his second. Rebels bring it inbounds. Get Edwards right side. Ball knocked away from him momentarily and over the sideline. Leake keeps it. Edwards sends it to Warren in the backcourt, and Leake will reset things. Coach Morgan holds up 5 fingers. Rebels run that set against the zone. Deep three, Edwards, he's made 2 already, leaves that one short, but runs down the rebound himself, comes to the free throw line, reverses right side. Prince going up with a teardrop and getting it in for 8 points.
It's a good pass by Edwards, getting that rebound and going inside like he was going to the basket and then finding Prince for the open floater for 2.
38-9. Not out of control. Goes to King. His shot from long 2 right side, no good. Put back missed by Holm, but again, the Crusaders getting an offensive rebound, but then an intercepted pass. Trey Clark ahead to Edwards, looping it down, lobbing it for Prince. He's able to get it, gather himself, and score it right side. Wasn't quite the way they drew it up, but got the effect, and now Samuel Prince is in double figures. It's 40-9. King going left side to to Matthew Watkins, who's in. Watkins calling for it left side. Pinned in at the top is King, and off the foot of Prince. He runs it down deep wide left. 3:07 ticking second quarter clock. 31-point deficit for Park Place. They're pinned in on the baseline. Flick it up to the top. Pass into the low post, taken away by Chandler. He makes a good hustle play trying to save it in bounds. Seal. Carter Seal, Riles Wilkerson, Eli Cantrell, Matthew Now will check in for Leake. And keep Trey Clark out there. Park Place inbounds it between the circles. Right side, Oxman. Now to Sebring, cut off by Nowell. The top, Oxman. Finds Brady Knott. He drives on Trey Clark, has a step and scores it off the glass. First bucket for Brady Knott, 40-11. Leake trying for a quick answer to the other side. Seal underneath, going up. Gets hit on the arm. Foul goes on Sebring.
And even after the Park Place layup, the Rebels still staying strong in the transition game, pushing the pace of the floor and going straight to the basket now at the line for 2.
Carter Seal with 3 points, 1 out of 2 at the free throw line, shooting a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. That one well short. See East Central Community College head men's basketball coach Dylan Shields in the house. Free throw short, rebounded by Knott. Imagine Coach Shields might be looking at number 25 for Leake. Right side, shot inside the three-point line. Missed by Park Place's Easton King and dug out on the baseline left side by Nowell. He's going into the lane, kick out Cantrell. He's driving strong, going to the rim, scores it. Beautiful play. Eli's got 6, 42-11. Minute 50, clock draining toward halftime. Steal by Nowell. Nice lead pass ahead to Trey Clark, who's ahead of the defense, and a right-hand layup.
And a good outlet pass by Matthew Nowell, setting up the open look for 2 for the Rebels, just staying strong in the transition game. That's what's helped them in this first half.
44-11, steal left side. Nowell, lead pass ahead to Cantrell, who is able to keep it under control and score with a left hand.
Once again, Nowell just getting that steal on the right side, being good timing on the interception and just pushing the pace for the Rebels.
Tough shot in the lane, a lot of contact there. Sebring missed the shot, and I think the foul's going against Park Place. Battle for the rebound, or was it just an out-of-bounds play? Looking at the scoreboard for some help. Yeah, it looks like just an out-of-bounds play. We go under 1 minute to play, and it's a 35-point lead, so it's should be running clock. Matthew Nowell walks it up. Leake leads 46-11. Under 50 seconds to go in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Wilkerson and Nowell exchange passes out away from the basket. Left to right, right to left. Nice tip, middle of the floor. Chandler going baseline. Cantrell had trouble handling the ball, and then Sebring able to stick his fist in there and put it over the end line. Leake play it in with 30 seconds. Wilkerson looking for a teammate. Finds Clark. Nice job of Nowell. He got hit hard underneath. Falls down, no foul, but offensive rebound. Cantrell and a held ball underneath. 21 seconds. Possession arrow is not lit up on the scoreboard. The possession arrow belongs to the Crusaders with 20 seconds to go, and they're down 35 points. Trey Clark anticipates the pass, pushes it away into the Rebel bench. Inbound to Oxman. Left lane line. Watson with defenders all around him. Puts one up, can't get it in. And the battle for the rebound, ball squirts out of bounds. 6.3 seconds. You want it in Nowell's hands. Here he goes down the court, scores it with a right hand right before the buzzer.
Coast to coast, Matthew Nowell just took it. He knew what time he had left on the clock and went all the way. In probably less than 4 steps, I would say. He was in the length of the court and propels this Rebel lead even further as we go into halftime.
Space goes coast to coast for Matthew Nowell to close out the half, and it's Leake 48 and Park Place 11 at the half. We'll take a commercial break, but if you're watching on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, you'll see some little dribblers put some scrimmage action in place, and we'll get things going here at halftime. And the Rebels with a comfortable 37-point lead. We'll be back as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
I sure do like my new hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only. At participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree, Sam Rigby with you, and we've got the one and only Billy Steen as our studio producer, bringing you Leake Academy girls and boys basketball. The girls won 59-16 over Park Place, and the boys lead at the half 48-11. 3 points for Phoenix Watson to lead Park Place, and they've got 4 players with 2 points each, Knott, Oxman, King, and Holm. For the Rebels, a lot of scoring from a lot of different places. Samuel Prince, 5 made shots from the field for 10 points. Tate Edwards with 2 junction threes and a 2 for 8 points, all in the first quarter. 8 also for Eli Cantrell, the senior, with 4 made shots and 0 for 2 at the line for 8. And then half a dozen for Matthew Nowell, 8 for him. He made that, got it right in that shot at the buzzer, the half. So 8 for Matthew, all 4 made baskets. And then looking down the line, 3 for Carter Seal on a 2 and 1 for 4 free throw shooting. 4 for Major Chandler off 2 made shots and 0 for 2 at the line. 3 for Trey Clark off a 2 and 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. And then Gage Warren made 2 free throws in the first quarter for 2 points. Riles Wilkerson appeared in the first half but didn't score for L.A. So Prince had 10. Nowell and Cantrell each with 8. Also Edwards with 8. Then 4 by Chandler. Seal and Clark put in 3 apiece, and Warren with 2 in the first half. Rebels almost getting down to 50. But we'll take a break and take one more break and come back with the start of quarter number 3 as Leake Academy boys basketball continues here on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition. Their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
And pretty spirited scrimmage going on here at the half, Sam. The Rebels and Crusaders about to retake the floor with Leake well ahead, 37 points, 48-11. What are some of your thoughts in the first half?
Well, it was definitely the transition game. The Rebels, even with the big lead, were staying in their full court press, getting a lot of turnovers, and really getting their lead out bigger than it would have originally been if they wouldn't have stayed within the press. But that's what's really propelled them, is attacking the basket, getting to the line for free throws, and this transition offense for the Rebels, forcing turnovers, has been really what's propelled them big in this first half.
Has been impressive. Rebels will send Riles Wilkerson, Nolan McCall, Jalen Klutnick, Baker Yarbrough, and Henley Jenkins on the floor to start the second half. Got 8 minutes up on the clock. The third quarter is presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting, and the Rebs will play it in. Klutnick will work the point. King, Robinson, Home, Watson, and Newton on the floor for Park Place. There's a Nolan McCall junction three. Had it all the way. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil, and there's one to start the quarter.
McCall gave a little smirk to the bench and his confidence in his shot, so you got to give it to him. He knew it was going in before he shot it.
Playing off the sideline. Drive, King, leveled off, will put up a contested long two. No good. Rebound McCall for L.A. Klutnick working left side. Going to McCall. He'll set up. Three. Quick three missed. Comes out high. Rebound controlled by Newton. Brody Newton into the front court. Middle of the floor. Sends it left. King nearly walked with it. Goes into the left corner. Now he's facing a trap. A nice reversal to Newton, who will pull up for three and score it. 51-14. Clock will be running unless a timeout is called, or unless there's an injury. And a pushing foul underneath. So Rebels send it inside, and Phoenix Watson reaches in for his second personal, team's first. Riles Wilkerson playing it in from the baseline into Klutnick right side. He'll dribble out high. Passes before the trap gets there, and then the pass to the block, deflected out of bounds. Leake 51, Park Place 14. Park Place zoning the inbound play. Out to McCall, he'll try another three, high off, comes high off the back of the rim. Newton claims it. There's a steal from Klutnick. Rebels have numbers going the other way. Good pass down to McCall, but he's too strong off the glass. Rebound Holmes, sends it ahead to King, guarded by Wilkerson. Keep the left-hand dribble in between the legs. Hesitate, now going to the lane. Foul called on the floor. Yarborough saddled with his first. Davis Savell, James Smith come into the game, replacing Yarborough and Wilkerson. Coach Jason Morgan making liberal use of his bench off the inbound. Watson tries to spin it down to home, but it's taken away by Klutnik. Rebels come into the front court. McCall, right sideline, and working around the perimeter to Savell to Jenkins. Looking for something patient. James Smith moving up and down the baseline. Jenkins out near midcourt, left side, sends it to Klutnik. Now to Smith, bounce. Pass intercepted by Newton, ahead to King, and he'll get a right-hand lay-in that's missed. Newton can't follow with a putback. Rebound Klutnik, here come the Rebs. Ball poked away from Klutnik at midcourt. 3 subs come in for Park Place. Oxman, Knott, and Sebring. They'll replace Newton and Watson. I missed who the other one was, but they've got 5 on the floor. Klutnik in trouble in the middle of the floor, ends up taking an extra step, turnover to Park Place. Rebels 51, Park Place 14. 4:05, and the clock ticks away in the third quarter, presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Crusaders get it in the right corner for an open look 3. Halfway down and bucks out. Sebring with an offensive board, and the Rebels gang up on him and foul him underneath the rim.
Not as much pressing in this second half with a big lead for the Rebels, but the defensive intensity is still there as Rebel defense is really contesting these Park Place shots. They're trying to get up close to the basket, and that time it's courtesy of a foul, but the effort is still there as Coach Morgan's digging deep into the bench.
Foul on McCall. Sebring good on the first free throw. Jenkins comes out, replaced by Riles Wilkerson. Sebring just scored his first point. Junior takes aim, makes the second one. 51-16. 3:06 to play. Yeah, Coach Morgan's expecting to see defensive intensity no matter who's out there and what the score is. James Smith, 18 feet away from the basket, tries to find Klutnik cutting down the right lane, but there's a lot of contact, and the foul goes on. I think that's going to be on Slade Smith, who's new to the ball game for Park Place. I haven't seen the number go up on the board. No, it's instead it goes on Brady Knott, his first. Into the corner, Wilkerson bluffs the shot, sends it out to McCall. McCall wants to reset things out to Jalen Klutnik. Starts a right-hand dribble guarded by Smith. To Wilkerson, deep wide left. 2:15 and the clock runs. Rebels working against the zone. Pass to the inside, picked off by Patrick Meredith. Lead pass ahead, stolen by Klutnik, flicks it back in, but right to Oxman, who's able to score it from the left side for his second bucket. 51-18. There's a shot from the outside, good from McCall. Junction 3.
Second 3 from McCall in this second half, and he's hoisting them up with confidence. He's made his second one, and he's attempted 2 more, but he's hoisting them up with confidence, and that's a key factor when your shooter's going to shoot. McCall's been shooting it in the second half.
Ball out of bounds, stays with the Crusaders. Baker Yarborough checks in for Klutnik. Under 90 seconds to play in the third. Mark places Mason Oxman sends it in. Going hard to the floor is Riles Wilkerson, and he's going to be guilty of the foul, his second. Replay it again, just a minute to play in the quarter. Meredith on the dribble, guarded by Wilkerson. Behind the arc, right side. Out between the circles to Oxman. He's cut off at the right elbow. Comes outside to Smith. Crusaders working around the perimeter. Good hands, anticipation, good handles there from Wilkerson on the steal. Going the other way, too strong off the board, and then James Smith comes over the back of Oxman going for the rebound.
Wilkerson with the good speed. He had an open lane on that right side, but some good defense by Park Place to really contest Wilkerson's attempted layup, and that's what caused him to miss the transition bucket.
Will be free throws. That's the 5th Rebel foul of the 3rd period. Mason Oxman heads to the line. He's got 4 points, 2 made shots. 2 deep on that first free throw. The quarter will end after this free throw. Let's see the clock. They stop the clock now with under 10 seconds. Misses it. And then Matthew Watkins can't handle it on the baseline, goes off his knee and out of bounds. The Rebels will head to the 4th quarter leading 54-18. We'll be back as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
4th quarter clock starts in the Brackenwood Gym. Leak up 54-18. Crusader basketball. 4th quarter presented by South Group Cox Agency. They turn it over. Davis Savell will trigger it in. Jalen Klutnick. Henley Jenkins, Baker Yarborough, and Nolan McCall, the 5 on the floor in white for Leake, playing this 4th quarter with a 36-point lead. Savell, open 3, left side, little too deep. Rebound controlled by Park Place's Patrick Meredith. He tries to take it coast to coast the other end, can't get the shot to go down. McCall cleans the glass for the Rebs. Savell, quick shot 3 behind the line, off the front of the rim, no good. Another rebound from Meredith. Here comes Park Place, crossover move. Pass ahead, cutting to the bucket, but getting contact off the miss is Mason Oxman. Rebels, Jalen Klutnick commits the foul, his first. First one looked like it was going in and came out. Isaac Arney and Riley Robinson check in for the Crusaders. We haven't seen Arney in the game. Also got Kendall Willis, a sophomore in the game. Kendall Willis gets a rebound off the miss. So Park Place will get a second chance. 3 from Meredith is good. Patrick Meredith's first points make it 54-21. Leake works patiently in the offensive half court. There's a 3 missed by Jenkins. Rebound on the right baseline by Willis. Robinson to Willis into the paint. Arney kicks it out, but sort of split it perfectly between 2 teammates and throws it away. 5:37, clock ticking down in the South Group Cox Agency 4th. We'll be with you on Friday night from Meridian. Expecting a 6 o'clock tip-off for the girls in Lamar. Savell pass picked off by Meredith. He's going hard to the rim. Runner with a right hand missed, but foul committed. Jalen Klutnick, I think, they're going to put it. Are they going to put it on Yarborough? No, they go on 35. Savell. Missed that one on both guesses. Well, Park Place just wishing they could get a get out of jail free card, but they just keep landing on some tough spaces on this board. 54-22, both free throws good by Meredith. 54-23, Leake trying to score the other end. McCall, three, right side, going to be off the mark. And then four hands in there for the rebound, ripping it away. Yarborough, he misses the bunny in front of the basket. Rebound Slade Smith for Park Place.
And that's a good possession for the Rebels. Most of the possessions in this fourth quarter have been a lot of three-point shots, but that time the Rebels just attacking the zone brought in by Park Place, and good to see them going towards the basket.
So number 14 in the game, I don't have my roster. I'm going to call him Johnny Boardwalk. He passes in the top to Meredith on the baseline. Now sends it out free throw line. Willis going hard, loses the ball. Rebels spin it away from Jenkins over to Klutnik. Here come the Rebels with 3:50 to play. Savell to Klutnik. He'll hoist up a three that's off the mark right side. Rebound Willis on the right baseline for the Crusaders. 3:40, clock running away. Rebels 54-23. Boardwalk with a shot that's going to be short. Rebound Klutnik. And timeout, at least for a sub. James Smith and Riles Wilkerson come in for McCall and Jenkins. Rebels up 31 points. Coach McElveen gets Boardwalk out of the game. Brings Matthew Watkins back in. Free throw line, Smith out to Wilkerson, who fires for three, too long. Rebound, Meredith. Patrick Meredith's compiled some nice stats in this second half. He's got some good instincts on rebound, but he falls, trips. Thought they were going to call the travel, but I guess it's going to be foul on Leake. It goes on James Smith, his second. Team's third. Inbound in the corner. Watkins goes right to left to Meredith, guarded by Wilkerson. Get an open look for Smith. His three doesn't hit anything. Rebound Riles Wilkerson for the Rebs. Under 2:25 to play. South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter. Three, right corner, looking good. Junction three for Riles Wilkerson. I saw it going in as it was starting to come down, Sam. 57-23.
That's a good looking shot from Wilkerson, like he shot it from all the way from Baltic Avenue. Landed right in Park Place.
Nice. Under two to play. Arney trying to go in, but the ball ripped away from him and over the end line. Good hands by Leake's Baker Yarborough. And Parker Langston, a senior, checks in for Park Place. We haven't seen him tonight. He'll replace Meredith, who's put out a good effort off the bench. 57-23, minute 33, and the clock ticking away toward the final. And Coach Morgan calls a 30-second timeout with a minute 27. We'll kind of get a little edge on our Ozark Ag postgame here, and let's say Leake left no doubt of this one really after the first quarter, led 28-5, and got to be pleased when a team just answers the bell with that kind of first quarter performance.
It's always a good win on senior night for the Rebels to start the seniors out, start out hot, and then come out early and keep the momentum going as we go through the rest of this ball game. Looks like we've got some seniors back in tonight as they're going to close out this last minute 30 of play.
Clark, Cantrell, Nowell, and Edwards return for the final minute 23. They'll just work it around the floor. James Smith stays in. He turns, fires from the free throw line. No good. High rebound pulled down by Park Place's Matthew Watkins. He'll start a left-hand dribble. 1:05 to go. Mr. Langston holds it up. Arney trying to cut down the lane. Good defensive play by James Smith to alter the shot that went over the end line, and Rebels will take it with 50 seconds left. Edwards loops it down to Smith, into the corner, Cantrell. Looks like they're going to try to set up Smith with a shot. Working along that free throw line into the middle of the zone. 30 seconds to play. Smith turns, doesn't have the open look, goes to Clark. Now out to Nowell, deep wide right. Smith turns, shot, free throw line extended left. A little too deep, no good. Rebound Smith. Here come the Crusaders with 13 ticks left. Willis going to Watkins. Drive on the baseline, missed by Smith. Rebels get the rebound and will run it down to 0 and have a senior night 57-23 final score. Rebels will celebrate some good times with a victory at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Girls won and the boys won as well. We'll take a short break, 1 minute, and then come back with the Ozark Ag postgame as Leake Academy boys basketball continues.
I sure do like my new hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only. At participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philippometry here at the Bracken. It's not the gym, that's over in Decatur. I was there last night. This is the Joe F. Shepherd Gym in Madden. And Leake wins 57-23 over Park Place in the boys' game to wrap up a successful evening at the gym. We'll give you the quick scoring stats, and then we'll get out of here and get the Christmas music back in your ear. 5 points for Patrick Meredith in the fourth quarter to lead Park Place in scoring as they fall to 3-9 overall and 0-2 in Central Division play. Leake played everybody tonight, and the scoring widely distributed as none of the starters played in the second half except for just a minute and a half or so in the final quarter down the stretch. But 10 for Samuel Prince, the only player in double figures, but scoring gets really widely distributed out from there. 3 players with 8 points, talking about Eli Cantrell, Matthew Nowell, and Tate Edwards. 6 for Nolan McCall off a couple of 6 for Nolan McCall for a couple of junction threes. 4 off 2 made baskets by Major Chandler. Then 3 apiece for Carter Seal off a 2 and 1 for 4 free throw shooting. Rouse Wilkerson hit a junction 3 in the fourth quarter. And then 3 also for Trey Clark off a made free throw and a 2. And 2 points for Gage Warren off 2 made free throws. James Smith, Jalen Klutnick, Baker Yarborough, Henley Jenkins, and Davis Savell all appeared in the game but didn't score. So Prince with 10, Cantrell, Nowell, and Edwards with 8 apiece, and McCall with 6 as the Rebels win going away. They led 48-11 at halftime and win it 57-23. They improved to 10-2, and they're now 1-0 in district play with a game at Meridian coming up against Lamar. That'll do it for us here. Thanks, Sam Rigby, and good night at the gym. Good start to district play, and turn the page and start to get ourselves at the top of the division and hopefully make a long stay there. There's not any reason to think the Rebels can't do it.
Oh, absolutely. Tonight the Rebels had a good hand on the dice, land on free parking a couple of times, and 2 wins for the girls and the boys tonight, coming away with 2 district wins against Park Place, and big one coming up Friday against Lamar, and a good start, district playoff with a win. Can't complain.
All right, that'll do it for us here. Thanks, Billy Steen. Appreciate y'all staying with us when we had some internet problems during the second half of the girls' game. They won that one easily, 59-16. And we'll sign off here until we're together, Lord willing, Friday night. Philip Palmertree saying thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll get you back to the Christmas music until we're together again on Meridian Friday night. Good night. Grace and peace. Go Rebels.